Hello, everyone. So, today is a very exciting development. I recently purchased a Nintendo Switch Lite and it's finally arrived. Um, it's not that long past the expected delivery date. Well, I believe it was supposed to have been delivered on the 3rd of January, although it was posted on the 2nd, so that would have been pretty quick. Via Royal Mail Tract 48 service, and we did have a Sunday yesterday. Today's Monday, so obviously ordinarily there's no post on a Sunday, so I appreciate that. But today is the 6th of January. It arrived today. But yeah, I believe the seller was pretty quick posting. Let me remind myself when precisely I purchased the aforementioned device. But yeah, I've been eyeing them up. I noticed the price going down and down. I ended up making an offer. It was rejected, but he gave me a counter offer and I accepted, I believe. So there was just a brief bit of haggling. So it was under £100 without postage, but with postage it was around £100 and 85 pence. So I noticed that cash converters and cash concepts, they've been dropping to around 120, 130, maybe sometimes even 110, maybe even under £100 briefly. Now, it is just a device, although with a lovely case and the skin, as I'll show you in a moment, but there's no charger, no other accessories. But they can be purchased quite cheaply. In fact, today I purchased them from eBay, so they will arrive within a week or so, hopefully. But there is one defect, shall we say, I will show you in a second, but otherwise it's in great condition. I submitted an offer for 95 pence. He made the counter offer of £97.50 plus postage. So that was the 28th of December. Okay, so second, wait. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I snapped it up quickly before anyone else could, meaning I accepted his counter offer that same day. So 28th of December I purchased, became the legal owner. And he did take a little while to post, but it was end of Christmas, New Year, that sort of period. So I appreciate that. But anyway, I'm just stating for the historical record. I'm not upset or anything. So I purchased on 28th of December, so I've been waiting a little while. It was supposed to have been delivered by the 3rd, but that was eBay's general estimate, I believe, because he did not purchase. That was the original cut-off point, in other words, but he did not purchase until the 2nd, that's fine. And then we had Sunday, of course, and yeah, I was hoping it would arrive Saturday, but eBay kept trying to almost inadvertently taunt me. It said it will arrive by 3rd, even when it was the 4th of January. It said it will arrive by the 3rd. I kept refreshing it, still said by the 3rd of January. It's so committed, it was willing to invent a time travel machine to post it to me. eBay getting confused. But yeah, he mentioned that there were no grips on the thumbsticks and you can buy replacements, the little plastic covers easily. I've already ordered some from eBay. But yeah, I thought that's a bargain. I've turned it on and it seems to be fully charged. But as I say, I have to be careful because I have no means of charging it. It is USB powered, so maybe you could use any old USB lead. But obviously I want to be extra careful. So I ordered some things that were designed just for the Switch Lite or Switch family of systems so as to make sure there's no problem with voltage or anything. And I have to say, it felt like a toy, which is no disrespect to toys. Toys are fun. But I was surprised by just how light it is. They've done a good job, especially with me, with my tired muscles and things. That's good. It feels like, even this is in a case, as you can see, and it's still so light. It feels like it's barely heavier than a Game Boy Advance or a DS. So I'm really impressed with that. That's good. That's good so far. As I say, I've turned it on. It works. There's no internet, of course, so I need to put in the Wi-Fi password, which I've just brought up off camera. So we're going to do that in a second. I have no games with me, unfortunately. I started purchasing Switch games years ago, but I have none with me, so I need to pick them up from storage. So until then, I cannot test games, but I'm sure they will work fine. This is really exciting to finally have a Switch. I purchased a stand, a little docking station, so you can play while it's charging, and for when your arms are tired or you just want to play differently. I purchased a controller as well. Apparently, some games do need a separate controller or Joy-Con, so and sometimes maybe just fancy using a controller, because that's a good thing. Even though it's the Switch Lite, so it's the portable version of the Switch, obviously with physical hardware, i.e. stands, docking stations, you can make it like a mini, you can use it as though it's a mini television. I'm sure you can, do not quote me, but I'm sure you could easily find a way to hook it up to a monitor or a laptop. So it's a great, I'm sure you could output in some way. I'm not sure if it has mini HDMI, but I'm sure there are ways, knowing the clever minds that exist on this planet. So it really is a good machine. I was open-minded. I would have been happy with the original Switch, a Switch OLED, Switch Lite, any version. I saw this on eBay and I thought, they're getting cheaper and cheaper. This might be a good time to purchase. So yeah, as you can see, they have good taste. There's a Pokemon case. There's a bit of a residue from a sticker, but I'm sure I can carefully scrub that off. So it's a nice Pikachu case, and there's a Dragon Ball skin on. So it's like it was designed for me. This seller, they bought it just so they could attach the case and the skin, knowing that someday I would buy it, which would be creepy, but also heartwarming in a creepy way. So the case, isn't in too bad condition, and as I say, it's just so light. It feels like a toy. I think there's nothing inside. I'm really impressed. Because for me, that's great. That's a great, from a disability perspective, that's a great thing. As they came with this little thing inside to keep it in place, and a little stand, and maybe something for game cards. I'm not sure. But before we go further, I want to show you. I will deduct points, and there is track 48, so perhaps he was thinking that it would not be handled by many people. There's little danger of it being stepped on or anything, but we've just had snow as well. A moment ago, there was still some on the ground, but when the lovely post lady handed it to me this morning, I thought logically that must be it. But it seems too naked. It's clearly not a box. It's in a mailing bag. I thought it's too naked to expose this. What condition is it in? So this, he did put a fragile please handle with care. So he was trying. That's a nice colour, by the way, the mailing bag. That's not the usual blue or grey colour you get. So points for that. Return address, Leicester, Hamilton. But yeah, so this was the outer packaging, waterproof, so that's fine. And then there was just this quite flat bubble wrap around the case, which obviously in turn houses the actual console. So, and obviously as she's given it to me, immediately I can feel it, thinking, hang on, this seems too small to be it, but it must surely be it, but there's no box. I know that helps keep the weights down. It's expensive to send maybe, although it shouldn't weigh too much anyway, the console. But yeah, so I was disappointed by packaging. That's not that reassuring when something like that comes in, pretty naked. There's no box, there's no firm bubble wraps, flat. And I appreciate it's difficult posting things. I'm just giving a fair analysis. So that was a concern. And, I'd happily wait an extra day or two if I knew it was because they were ordering more packaging suppliers or going to Poundland for bubble wrap, whatever. You can find bubble wrap all over the place. So that was a bit concerning, and he did write fragile, as I say, but knowing of the fragility, I would have preferred some hardier outer packaging, definitely. But it seems to have arrived in one piece, so that's good. Job well done. The lady handing it to me was polite. We have about 4 postal workers in this area, 2 men and 2 women. There's a slightly older lady, and there's a man with not much hair. He's really jolly. He's like, whenever he gives me a parcel, it's such an honour to give it to me. Really, so sort of authentic. And then there's actually no, I think there are two other men. There's a less common man. There's a less common man I sometimes see. I think he only does parcels normally. But yeah, and also normally in this area they deliver around 12 p.m. So I had another potential appointment. I thought there's going to be a clash. I need to stay in. But she delivered, I thought it was around 10:33 p.m. I checked the Royal Mail tracking, which I was having issues with. I had to keep reloading and trying different browsers. But eventually when it did reload again, it said it was handed or dropped off to me at 10:31 p.m. So yeah, 10:33, 10:31. So that's an hour and a half earlier than they normally post around here. So that's good. Maybe because of the adverse weather, the postal workers are keen to get their shift over and done with as quickly as possible, which I do not blame at all. Which I do not blame them for at all. We're in minus temperatures. It's really cold and gloomy. But anyway, so delivery, a little slow, but that's okay. As long as it gets here safely, that's the main thing. Price, I think that's good. Let me get the exact price. I believe it was £100.85. I know you've not seen the condition and whether or not it successfully plays games and so forth, but we'll work it out as we go. But so far it looks good. Order update, it should have the postage. No, that doesn't have the postage. Come on. Stop being silly about this. There we go, yeah. Oh, okay, not 85, 89 pence. £100 and 89 pence. So just over £100. I'm so close to getting it under. So close. But yeah, I think that's great value. Hopefully it will last for years and years to come. And there's so many games to play. Still working out all the different slots. Oh, I noticed something when I was playing around earlier. I found the SD card slot and there's an SD card inside. So, wow, that's good. I'm not sure if they mentioned on the listing. Now to show you the aesthetics. So as you can see, and he did mention on the listing, so I knew this going in. And I could see on the photographs the thumb grips missing, so you can still use them. They're just less comfort, but I've ordered replacements for, I don't know if it was £1.80 or something for two. Oh, did I should have checked that I was actually ordering two, because I remember there was one listing I was looking at a week or so ago where you actually had to, you order just one grip at a time rather than two. I'm not sure if I ordered just one grip or two. Hopefully this listing was for two. And you could pick your colour, which was nice. And look, yeah, Dragon Ball Super, so that's so nice, a nice skin. Vegeta blue, Goku blue, and there's Shenron on the back. It feels so light. I'm really impressed. Really, so impressed. That's just so light. That's really good, because that will help you to play for longer without your muscles getting so tired. There's a bit of looseness to the. This is the first time I've ever held any sort of Switch console, but obviously brand new, I'm sure they're a bit tougher, but if they eventually do begin to cause problems, you can try and carefully open it up or send it to someone to repair, maybe, if you trust them with it. But I know replacement parts are all over eBay, so worst case scenario. But for now, it should be fine. Just a bit of looseness. D-pad seems to have the right sort of stiffness, but again, this is the first Switch I've ever held. There's a button there. That's the home button. That's another button whose purpose is unknown. There's another mini D-pad, X, Y, B, and A, trigger buttons. So some of the trigger buttons have maybe some surface marks, a game card, so that's where you put the game cards, volume button and power button. I think it's currently in sleep mode. I do believe there. Those are the speakers. There's the micro SD, let me show you. There we go, there's a micro SD card. Not sure if you can see that. Inside, there you go, you can see the Switch logo, so it's an official Nintendo Switch logo. That's a USB-C port for charging. Headphone socket, I believe. I'd imagine so. Yes, there's so many buttons. What's that all about? And then we have the same there. What are those areas for? Little bit of damage to skin, but again, it came with it. That's nice. Being a big Dragon Ball and Pokemon fan that I am, what a combination. Dragon Ball skin, whatever you call them, and the Pokemon case. So that's great. Yeah. So now we're going to turn it on. So it should just be in sleep mode. I think ideally maybe the power button would be a bit larger, but I like that it's discreet. That's good. There we go. It instantly wakes up from sleep mode. And let's turn the volume up. So I did turn it down a bit. You can hear the sound. Something else, because I suffer with photosensitivity, and it's good to have a bright screen, but it's important to be able to change your level. So this will be a good test how many brightness options are there. Oops, gone into sleep mode again already. For some reason, it keeps asking me to press buttons 3 times to unlock. So presumably you can change that. Oh, it's now 6 times, okay. Or press the touch screen 3 times. And because there's no Wi-Fi yet, you cannot watch videos on YouTube, but it launched the app fine. And it's interesting, again, they've got good taste. They're playing Pokemon Arceus, which I have in storage, so I can play that when I pick my games up. It's playing Minecraft. It's playing Xenoverse 2, which I have on Steam. I cannot remember whether or not I have the Switch version. Fortnite, which I still haven't played, but I know it's popular. Rocket League, I've heard of. Just Dance, Animal Crossing, Luigi's Mansion 3, I need to buy. And Monopoly. So it's interesting, seeing they've got good taste. And they're still logged into their accounts. Obviously, I need to log out of their account. Battery seems to be full more or less, but it's going to run out soon. So, well, as I have no games to play, it should last a little longer than it ordinarily would when playing games. But yeah, hopefully the adapters, and I ordered a mains adapter and also USB adapter. So hopefully one or both will arrive before long. I'm just really surprised by how light it is. That's really cool. It feels like it shouldn't work. It's just too light. Well, that is really impressive, I have to say. That's a really big selling point. I really is. If you're worried about the weight, there's nothing to it. It's so light. So it lives up to its name, Switch Lite. What was I going to say? Oh yes, and I think when I launched YouTube, well, there was no Wi-Fi, of course, I believe it asked me whether or not I wanted to access an account, i.e. his account is still logged into YouTube, so I need to log out of his YouTube. It says 22:08, so of course I need to change the time. It's 1:49 p.m. Can I touch? No, nothing happens if you touch the time. Let's go to home and see what happens. I'm so hungry. Cannot connect to the internet. There we go, internet settings. There we go, searching for networks. Let's see how quickly it finds. Okay, yeah, that's mine, top one. Let's import so we have the classic on-screen keyboard you have with modern day devices. Can I use, yep, you can use touchscreen to type. We need capital. I need my glasses. I'm reading off my laptop the network key, password, thingamajig. I missed a digit. Capital S, 6. B, there we go, let's see. Connecting to the internet. There we go, successfully connected, first time successful. A system update is required. Please perform a system update via home menu. Okie dokie. So I wonder if they'd played it recently. Or if there'd been some way. Oh, it's loading YouTube. Wait, what? Huh? What were you doing? Welcome back. Okay, let's log out of your account. Reese. Oh, his name's Reese. How do we log out? Let's. I want to scan QR code with the camera on your phone for membership. I just want to log out. How do I log out? Heavy snow disrupts travel, yeah. Although our snow's cleared up for the most part, but yeah, yesterday there was quite a lot of snow. Can I log out, please? How do I delete an account? I can see where you add an account, but I just want to. Well, I suppose because I'm signed in, I can't. So let's add an account, and then maybe I can download, delete his account. Scan or type a code, use your remote, or set up YouTube Kids. Oh, wait, you have to have a unique YouTube account. Surely you can use a regular. Use your remote. Sign. Okay, here's. Oh, it's a very small keyboard. Is this running on Android? I would imagine. I don't know. It just suddenly reminded me of Android. I don't know what my. Gosh, how small do you want the characters? I think there's normally a thing to increase the size on Android, but I can't see it here. It's super small. Oh, Lella's got stuck. It's not typing more for some reason. Okay, it just got stuck. Oh, maybe I didn't press hard enough because now it's doing it. Gosh, they're so small. Now it's responsive for the most part, but I think it's because they're so small, the characters. I need my glasses, which I really should be wearing, but never seem to. Wow. Oops, no, that I don't want to dash. Don't want to dash. Too cold to be dashing. No, not naught. I want O. There we go. Yeah, the hitbox, we usually use that to describe video game characters and other items, but the hitbox for the kit is very small, or just because they're playing small. The actual, my brain's going foggy, the actual what's it. I just need to fetch my password from my browser. Where is it? What am I looking for? Google or YouTube, whatever. I've got to put my fingerprint in or my PIN. There we go, that's the account I need. Okay. That's a scary password, I completely forgot, so I changed it to that. Okay, let's see if this works. And I'm sure we'll get a notification to say there was a sign in on a new device. I mean, it'd be scary if it didn't, as in if the seller already had my details. Why do I keep defaming this poor innocent seller? Because they wants to lock me in the cellar. No, sorry. Don't know where this is going. I've been reading too many Arthur C. Clarke books about strange going-ons. Strange events. Okay, let's see if that's successful. Yep, seems to. Okay, I was going to say that's not my account. This helps make sure that's really you. On your phone or computer, go to activate, enter this code. Okay, so we've got a task to do. So yt.b/activate. Wait, activate? Connect to device, okay? And we've got the code all in capitals, QDY, QED, COD about demonstration, QLY, CDM. Sign into my account. This will allow YouTube on TV. I say classes it as YouTube on TV. View and manage your rental and purchase history and manage your YouTube account. Make sure that you trust YouTube on TV. Continue on your device. There we go. There we go. There's my rapid image. I'm not sure if you can see. Just about good old Evie. Who's watching? I've got 2 accounts under that email address. There we go. Oh, it's gone. Oh, look. There's Avril Lavigne. Lovely, gorgeous Avril Lavigne. Oops, what's going on? What happened? No. I've selected something. The sound quality seems good. How do I exit? Okay, that's pause with a touch screen. Nice and advert. Can I press B to go back? Yeah, okay, B to exit a video. That's good. Okay, so I recommend using the What's It rather than the touchscreen, the joypads for moving. So otherwise, you may select something. Oh, there's the lovely Zoe Clark, a good busker. There's Katie Morton. She does really good mental health themed videos. Narcissistic manipulation. Okay, so let's go to the home. We've got to do the test. It showed Avril Lavigne, so it would be rude to ignore her. Let's do the sound. Although I'm going to get sued by the copyright police, so you'll never hear the music. But to take it from me, if I'm smiling and it's working fine. In terms of manuals and stuff, I can find all of those online because, as you can see, it did not come with any manuals, but I can work that out. It's fun tinkering by yourself. I've had 20 different extra buttons, a mini D-pad. I don't know what half of this is for. But it's moving. Look, it's moving really smoothly from screen to screen. Just saw Miley Cyrus. Not Kelly Clarkson and Delta Goodrem. Cat. Been seeing some cat videos. Oops, I've selected something else now. Okay, so let's do one of my favourite lives. It's demanding I do it, and I do not need any prompting. Oh, there's Mr. Bean as well. Mr. Bean. Let's do Avril Lavigne. I think I'm going to sneeze, so bear with me a second. I like how Vegeta's eye is where the button is. His right eye. No, his left eye it would be actually. Born in the background. Super Shenron, Goku Black, Reese, Future Trunks, Amasu, Zeno, Mai, Ordinary Shenron, Goku, Beerus. So we'll look at the size of the SD card in a moment and so forth. But first of all, we need to look at some videos. The screen quality seems really good. There's the lovely Rachel Platten. There's Greeno Eats doing a roast dinner review. Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson. Gordon Ramsay. Piccolo and Goku. Okay, let's go to our dear Avril Lavigne. So let's turn the volume up. Oh yeah, that's very sensitive. That goes right up. And D-pad works well as well. Just selecting. There is no need for a second analog stick, of course. There's Lucy Thomas. Delivers a soul-stirring performance. The Hobbit's Misty Mountains, played with a flute. Oh, it gives you a preview. She just started singing under recommended videos. It didn't do that with Avril. Oh, because it's part of a playlist, I think. It's Celtic Woman, The Lion King, Bailey, okay, let's play. Oh, we've got an advert, Google Pixel 9. Cannot escape adverts. We'll go in 18 seconds we can. I wonder if I can watch Neighbours via Amazon on the Switch. I probably can do. The screen seems to be in relatively good condition. Hold on, switch to a second advert. Okay. I mean, instantly recognisable. Every sound I've listened to this so many times on my phone and my laptop. Good sound. Oh yeah, it's not even up all the way, and that's the. Easy to pause just by tapping. That sounds good. That's great. Now, before you get stuck into YouTube Mob, so far that's great. I do need to remove the seller's account. It will let me now. No, don't switch to Reese. No, I'm trying to remove his account. No, you sausage. How do I delete an account? Maybe you have to go under general settings on the Switch. No, I don't know. I don't think you would have to. But I don't know. There's no right click option. Our settings. Accounts. Link with Wi-Fi. Link devices. Link with TV. Credit app version. Autoplay previews, restricted mode. I can't find anywhere to remove an account. Oh well, we can work that out later. So that's good. YouTube works great, great sound, great visuality. Yeah, the screen seems to be in good condition overall. I don't believe there's a screen protector on. Maybe one or two slight marks, but so far seems good. No scratch as far as I can see thus far. I could give it a gentle wipe later. Oh, now that I've put the Wi-Fi, of course it's done the time for me. What was I thinking? With modern day devices, you just need to connect to Wi-Fi. So yeah, there's no need to go into the settings, of course, and being silly. 2 minutes. I was just on my laptop clock change as well. 4 minutes past 2, 4 minutes past 2. So yeah, they're perfectly synced. That's good. So I've got the time up to date, day of the week, etc. should all be localized. Now, how do I? That was an interesting sound effect. I need to change his account. I need to remove his account, and I think I have a Nintendo account still, but if not, I need to create a new one. Friend settings, update, download progress. What are you on about? Check account. A system update is required before you can proceed. Okay, so we need to do another system update. Select update. The console will restart once the update is complete. Suspended software will be closed, like with the 3DS. Close YouTube, yes. So we'll see how long it takes to update. It's 5 minutes past 2. Update complete. Wow, that was quick. The console will restart shortly. There we go, there's Nintendo. And we almost have liftoff. 5, 4, 3. Oh, okay, got ahead. So there you go, that was a really quick update. I don't know if it was a small update. There were no details about what it was, but maybe under settings you can find some details. So press home button 3 times. I need to. It's really interesting sound effects. I don't know if you heard that, but that's really interesting. I need to remove his account and establish my own. Re-enter password. Successfully downloaded. Oh, it was update for Pokemon Arceus. Oh, okay. So if that stays on the SD card, that's good for then when I start using my Pokemon Arceus. The updates will already be there if I don't have to do it separately. Friend suggestions, friend list, profile. Play activity, played Fortnite for 105 hours or more. YouTube for 75 hours or more. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 for 3 hours or more. Minecraft for 25 or more. Rocket League played for a little while. And Just Dance for 2 hours or more. Overwatch 2 for 1 hour or more. Animal Crossing New Horizons for 15 hours or more. Fall Guys for a little while. Nerf Legends 1 hour or more. Monopoly for a little while. Luigi's Mansion 3 for 2 hours or more. Construction Machine Simulator 2023 Hard Truck Work Job, longest game title in existence. Played for a little while. Oh, and Among Us is on the Switch. Oh, yeah, of course it is, yeah. Played for 3 hours or more. So user settings. How do I don't know. How do I, oops, how do I create my own profile, I wonder? Do I have to reset the whole machine or what? We'll work it out though. There's a settings bar. Let's go to settings, general system settings. Okay, flight mode, support, screen brightness, there we go. So it's up all the way, so that's good. So then I can, there we go, that's good for my photosensitivity. I can find a good compromise, that looks good. Okay, so that's good, that ticks a good box. Bluetooth audio. Oh yes, I should try pairing with my Bluetooth headphones, I'm sure they will work. Screen lock is on, okay, let's turn that off. So it shouldn't ask me to import 3 times. Parental controls, internet, data management. Okay, we have 18.7 gigabytes available. It says micro SD card not inserted. It's weird. Is it not inserted all the way? Move data between console, micro SD card, quick archive. Transfer your save data or delete save data. Unless that wasn't actually a proper SD card and it's just a placeholder for... Oh no, I don't think it's in all the way. It made a sound. And it doesn't want to come out for some reason. Oh no, there we go. 128 gigabytes with Toad's logo, micro SD-XC. For some reason it wasn't detected, it wasn't pushed in all the way. Curious. Very curious. But then again, it made a sound, so it was detecting something. Yes, it's just the springs that trigger something. That seems to be in place. There we go. Restart the console to use the micro SD card. So it wasn't detected. Let's restart. No, I should have turned it off before taking it out. That was a bit of a, what's it, but unless it allows hot swapping. Okay, so we've got featured news again. Yep, no longer need to tap 3 times. Let's go to, it's already, it's very quick to adjust as you'd expect from a modern console. It's quick to make it your own with brightness and other things. Data management, there we go, 67.7 gigabytes available on the micro SD card. So yeah, micro SD card seems to be working. Perhaps just wasn't pushed in all the way. Manage screenshots and videos. So I need to wipe everything and take his account off and install my own account. Oh, there we go, user, here we go. So I can add a user and then delete his. And can transfer a user. We've got Amiibo, themes, notifications, sleep mode, 10 minutes, controllers and sensors, system update. Can give your console a nickname. Big Ears 93 Switch. So he's 1 year younger than me if he was born in 1993. Roughly 1 year younger. Console battery, there we go. Percentage. Oh, it's off. Okay, that's why it's not telling me. Mute when headphones are disconnected. USB keyboard. Zoom. Intellectual property. So many things to go through, which is good. Okay, so that's great. So far, so good. I can see where you change users. YouTube works fine. We can see what games he's been playing as an update for Arceus. Yeah, so far so good. Time is up to date. Wi-Fi is on, so I can watch YouTube videos. Is there a web browser? I see the Switch Online store. Let's add a new user, create new user. Let's just create a new user for now. Oh, can pick an icon. Let's go for Yoshi. Enter your nickname. What's today's nickname? Barry the Snuggle Muffin. Barry the Absurd. I think I'll just call myself. This is who I am. I will just have this name, I think. Barry, also known as Yoshi. You can link a Nintendo account to your user, maybe later. There we go. So now I've got his and mine, and I can just remove his later. Oh, I've got a link to a Nintendo account now. I think I may need to create a new one. I'm not sure if I lost my Nintendo account. Is that, with the Pokemon TCG, not the Pocket app on the phone, but the desktop version, does that use a standard Nintendo account? If so, then it is active still. Can't remember. So anyway, I will do that. I will link Nintendo, link my Nintendo account, and make it more on my own device. But so far, so good. I'm just so impressed with how light it is. I was not expecting it to be that light, especially fully charged. The battery's got quite a bit of juice in it. And that's really good. So that's really encouraging. That will make it much easier to play in for longer periods. And the case is nice Dragon Ball Super skin. Easy to update settings. And as you'd expect from a modern device, you can change the brightness, but just needed to check. So that's good. Sound is good. And I have some accessories on their way, and replacement thumb grips for the joysticks. And when I can pick up my games for storage, I can start playing games. But so far, so good. It seems to be a nifty device, as I expected it to be. And I've now joined the Nintendo Switch Club. And yeah, there's loads of games to play. So many good games. I was looking earlier today at some racing games, trying to see what racing games there are. I don't know, there's the online subscription service. I cannot remember how much that is, but I think sometimes they give you some free games, but you still need a paid subscription, don't you? But anyway, that's great. So I'm going to have fun tinkering. And so there will be a part 2 at some point.